Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Year 5 of the North Texas Dynasty on College Football 26. The Mean Green are back after an unfortunate, devastating loss to Ohio State last year in the Final Four. Unfortunately, we lost. They ended up winning. We went to overtime again, just like year 1 when we lost to Georgia, except this time we ended up going for 2. We went for the win, and the year ended on an interception. Unfortunate, but in 4 years we have taken a 2-star American program to the Final Four twice, the playoffs every single year. We have not lost a Big 12 conference game as we graduated from the American to the Big 12. Year 5 could be the year we bring home a national championship. Unfortunately, we did lose an incredible senior class, but we still have our stud quarterback, Bryce Baker. We are still bringing back an incredible amount of good players that contributed on last year's squad. And of course, you know us, we are transfer portal demons, so it is time to meet your new squad. I think I unfortunately deleted the footage of it like an idiot, but unfortunately, Texas would win the national championship. They beat Ohio State, which is nice because Ohio State would have four-peated if they won. The three-peat would end. Texas would win, and their only loss of the year was to, you guessed it, us, the Mean Green. So it's not like we're far away from being where we want to be. We're right there. We're right on the doorstep. And both of those Final Four games we lost were winnable. We did not get blown out. But regardless, we lost. Our college football playoff record is now 3-4. Head coach Stevie Balls in 4 years has exactly 10 losses, so we win a lot of games, but there is words in the media calling us a regular season program. But we don't like that. We don't like that. So it's year 5. We're back. It is time to meet the squad. We did make a few adjustments to conference alignments, and we are going to get our first game, a rematch from last year where we beat Baylor 19-7. Here we go. Taking a look at the post-Jacaden Ferguson, looking to leave for the draft. He's gone. Oh my goodness, that's huge. That is massive. Bryce Bryant, our backup, is gone for playing time. Khalil Marks is going to stay, so at least we keep one of our freshmen. Kenton Allen graduated. What a dog. Senior, one of the best to do it, an All-American, is out of here. Avion Carter, so many good memories from him. He's been here since day 1. He's gone. Javon Lamb, Mac Highsmith, Jaden Langley, Joshua Pierce, All-American, gone. Jaden Smith, gone. Gabe Stroud, Jaden Williams, All-American, has graduated. Tommy Maher has graduated. Andrew Cunningham, Grain Haworth, Quincy Bernard, Bennett Warren, Dozie Esnukama, incredible senior. Jamal Durant Andrews gone. Kason Asmith, Antoine Worley, Markel Porter, and Luke Scarpvet. An amazing graduating class that we are certainly going to miss. Here are the new incoming class for the Mean Green. Normal for Emmett Diabate. Shabazz is normal. Impact for Enrique Sharga, right tackle. Quincy Whiteheart is a star. I like to see that for my corner position. We got Ramon Chester, normal, who's going to be a quarterback, dual threat. We got Kerry Miranda, the 2-star athlete, is normal, but he has really good stats. 96 throw power, and he can move, really good accuracies. I could see him being a future starter. Tyler Bobenmoyer, impact, coming in at a running back. Jamie Acuri, normal. Impact for Sani Taimane, normal for Seats. We got normal for Orlando. Tavares Riddick coming in as a star. That's what I like to see for our linebacker position. We got... Oh, I just coughed. We got Brian Sosa coming in at impact. We got Josh Kopp, new kicker, coming in at impact. We got Caleb Thomas coming in normal. Jackson Vernon, tight end, coming in normal. Andrew Espenza, impact at tight end. Marshall Bober, star tight end. I love a star tight end. Thank goodness. Vince Harris, a star receiver. Hell yeah. 85 speed, 90 excel. Isaiah Irwin, impact. Look at this guy's stats. I think he might be the next quarterback behind Bryce Baker. We got Isaiah Tapp, normal. Normal. Pat Trimble, normal. Levi Franklin, normal. Rashad Sterling, normal. And Rashad Sparks, normal. Here is a look at the Big 12 this season. The one major addition is going to be our rivals, Boise State, who just won the American Conference Championship. They moved there whenever we added them. They won 2 games. We send Cincinnati to the American Conference in their place. But Boise, we have a rivalry with them, and they've won 2 American Conference Championships since being there. So we're adding them back to the Big 12 to keep that rivalry going. Here is a look around the rest of the league. The Pac-12, obviously, we keep on expanding it. The Pac-12 deserves to have some teams in the conference. App State, Rutgers, MTSU, Cal, Maryland, and Southern Miss are both ranked. Virginia's there as well. And then not much has changed with the SEC and the Sun Belt. Here's our schedule this year. We're opening with Baylor. Delaware non-conference game should be an easy dub. Week 4 rather, we're playing Texas, another game we won in a buzzer beater last year. A&M, we want to play another Texas team out of conference. BYU, ranked Oklahoma State, ranked Arizona, Memphis again, who gave us a great game, Boise State, Arizona State, Kansas State, and Colorado. I am liking how the schedule looks. Let's meet the starting lineup. Bryce Baker, his senior year, is a 91 overall. His speed is maxed out. His accuracy is maxed out. And this should be the year of destiny for Bryce Baker. Hopefully we can get a title to send him off in the sunset. The backup will be the transfer Isaiah Irwin, who is just a lesser version of him, a mobile dog. And then Kerry Miranda will be QB3. Isaiah Irwin, like I said, not as fast as Bryce. A little bit better whenever it comes to coordination. We got pretty similar accuracy stats, but Bryce is better. And then, of course, Kerry Miranda, the freshman, who I like a lot, is coming in at an 80 overall. True freshman, not a redshirt. I could definitely see him as a gem being a future starter with this team. We will then move on. Ramon Chester, the athlete, is going to be here on the squad as well. Just needs time to develop. And then we go to the RB position. Jermecco Green is back for his senior year at an 83 overall. Randy Bertone, the junior, not far behind him. Johnny Butcher, the sophomore, progressed quite a bit. Bobby Frederick, the junior, up to a 74 overall. He's our most fast running back, so expect him to maybe slide in some gadget plays. Alexander Marler comes in as wide receiver 1 for his junior year. Obviously missing Jacaden Ferguson's huge. I mean, that guy was a stud. Jimmy Lang comes in as a sophomore, developed very nicely. He's going to be our wide receiver 2, 81 overall. And Shakir Capps is back, baby. Shakir Capps developed nicely. He's going to stay our wide receiver 3. And Lionel Wiles, the redshirt freshman, 78 overall. Expect to see him get on the field as well. That kid is talented. He is special. I am very excited to see him develop because he has elite development. And I think he's going to be huge for this program. Daryl Branson is back as our tight end 1 for his sophomore year. Andrew Spenza put up a fight for that battle. And then Marshall Bober is there as well. Left tackle is going to be Max Batonio, the sophomore, 74 overall. We are a 4-star program now, by the way, up to 78 overall. Cash Courtney, the senior, one of our captains, left guard. Amari Duggan at 71 overall. Leon Falk at 79 overall. And then right tackle is going to be Anthony Buchanan. We've got Dwayne Wicks at ledge, 80 overall. We come in as the number 15 team ranked in the country, by the way. Rashad Sterling's going to start. Stephen Ahmad at DT. We got Sean Merling as well. Rashad Battles is still here for his senior year. We got Devontae Carlisle back for his senior year. Mike is going to be Marshall Fabian, the senior. We got Rico Wooten back. He is only a junior. That is excellent to see. We got Ray Kohler, who's up to an 87 as a junior, our star. We got Quincy Whiteheart, Mike Strange looking to start at cornerback as well. Deshaun Combs is there, Nate Bynum at free safety, and Deontay Ibrahim's only a junior. Josh Kopp will start his true freshman year at 80 overall, and Stephen Tobin is back to play punter. Really good squad. Taking a look at Baylor, they're 77 overall, 2.5-star program. Not much has changed. Senior year for Matthew Alford, who has progressed to an 86 overall. We got Edward Lincoln is an 83 overall junior halfback. They have a senior, Tyleek Hill as well, who's going to be the RB2. This is a team that we somewhat struggled with last year, but we ended up beating them in a very defensive match. We ended up doing very well. Here is your top 25. Ohio State ahead of Texas, the national champion from last year. We come in at 15. I'm okay with the disrespect. We did lose a massive senior class. I think the biggest hole we're going to miss is that deep threat in Jacaden Ferguson, but I'm hoping the young stud Alexander Marler, who showed some signs last year, elite development, comes in, slides into that wide receiver 1 role. We bring back Bryce Baker, we bring back some key defensive assets, we bring back Shakir Capps and Daryl Branson, we bring back Jermecco Green. Jimmy Lang is going to have an opportunity to play early on as a sophomore. We've got Lionel Lyles, our wide receiver 4 as well. And it is time for year 5 to get underway. We were at Baylor last year. They come to us this time. We've somewhat manhandled them. We just stopped them from scoring. Our offense didn't play great last year, but I'm hoping we can beat them in front of our home crowd in a more dominant fashion to open up year 5. Some would say the year 4 roster was better. Overall wise, we are better this year. We're just going to have to see how this team feels and plays. We open with the ball, 2nd and 13. It is underway. Year 5, here we go. Baker drops back. In between defenders, he's going to find Shakir Capps early on. That'll be a 22-yard gain for the Mean Green. In comes Randy Breton, the backup to Jermecco Green. We're going to give it to him up the gut. Beautiful blocks. Cash Courtney up ahead. The 86 overall guard, and Breton takes off to the 5-yard line. His first rush on the year is going to go for 48 yards, and that will bring up a 3rd and goal. This Baylor defense not easy to score on. Baker gonna try and go out. It gets batted down at the line of scrimmage, and we will settle for 3. Pump the brakes. Definitely hate to see that run by Randy Breton not be converted into 7, but Josh Kopp is 1 for 1 in his kicking career as a North Texas Mean Green. Whatever we are, I guess we're just the Mean Green. Out comes Alford, the senior, 86 overall. He's wears number 20, which I always thought was kind of cool. Low-key aura. And how does Baylor respond to that opening drive? 6.5 left in the first quarter. We're sending a blitz. The stadium's pulsing. They go play action. That's going to lead to an open receiver, and that is going to be a first down taken down at the 40, tackled by Ray Kohler. I thought they were going to run. The play action got us. From the shotgun, here comes Alford taking the snap. We've got the blitz. It's not going to work. A missed tackle by Ray Kohler, and that'll be 2 straight first downs for Baylor, who is moving the ball effectively here. We know we have not lost a Big 12 game. It's only a matter of time, but I do not want to start the year 0-1. 3rd and 11. Alford, can we get him off the field? Wide open on the Big 12 logo. It is complete, and Alford has 50 yards on the day already. 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, stadium pulse not slowing down. A screen pass is going to go for a gain. Juke move is going to get him ahead. 1st and goal for Baylor. Trying to steal one on the road here. We're sending pressure again. Alford up the gut. We're ready for that one. A nice stick right there in the backfield. It is Rico Wooten. And 3rd and goal would be brought up here. Blitzing again. Single back. Alford's looking to throw. Alford needs to get rid of it. He's not going to. Devontae Carlisle has got the first sack of the year, continuing his success from last season. And we will hold them to 3. We got the block animation, but we did not get there in time. Baylor will tie this one up. And back comes Bryce Baker in the Mean Green offense. We got one-on-one with Alex Marler. What does his deep ball look like? Baker, he wins the battle. Green bean, Marler, are you the future? He dropped it. That was right in the breadbasket. Not a great look from the high 80 overall. Alexander Marler, 3rd and 10. Baker, over the middle again. He overthrew Marler, and that's what I can't stand about Bryce sometimes. First pick of his senior season, and that's not even me. He just throws a red pass, and it goes straight to the defender. They're going to try and run out of this one. We do contain it well. 2nd and 10 is going to go to 3rd and 13 here for Lincoln. Alford from the shotgun. I don't know if this is field goal range, but this will be a huge clutch from our defense. Baylor takes the snap, is going to be dropped back. He's going to get hit as he's thrown, and Matthew Alford is not going to find his way out of that one. They will take a long field goal here from the North Texas logo. Here comes the snap. We got the animation again, and this time it's blocked. Turnover on downs. The Mean Green defense bails us out of an early turnover. Baker is cold now. We want to get him some early completions. Over the middle. That one's going to be Marler. Marler's going to break a tackle. Marler's got some open space, and I'm glad he hangs on to that one. We're going to try and get him a massive here. 15-yard gain. Baker again from the shotgun is going to throw a beam, and Daryl Branson is going to hang on. The 65 overall speedy tight end. What a nice play to end the first quarter there. Not exactly fireworks here in North Texas. It is 3-3 at the end of one quarter of play. Baylor clearly going to try and give us a run for their money, even despite the -9 rushing yards. Goodness gracious. But I'm looking for the first touchdown of the season. Here we go. Jermecco Green back in. Read option. Baker's going to keep it. Speed boost ahead. And he will be taken down after a 9-yard gain, which would lead us to a 3rd and goal. Here comes the QB blast, and Baker finds the hole. Touchdown, North Texas, and Bryce Baker for his senior season will get the first touchdown of the year. North Texas goes up 10-3. 5.5 left in the first half here. Baylor, single back formation. They go up the gut again, and that is Rico Wooten with his 3rd tackle of the day. What a play. 3rd and 12. The Mean Green defense once again looking very impressive against this Baylor offense. Alford, all the time in the world, is going to be batted away. Nice play there from the corner. I'm not sure if that was Mike Strange or Quincy Whiteheart, but a great play there. We come back onto the field. Jermecco Green, he had a great postseason, really helped us get to the Final Four last year. He'll pick up the first down there. 1st and 10, 4 minutes left in the first half. Baker from the shotgun, scanning the field. He's going to find a wide open man. It's Marler! Marler is heading. He's got open field! Alexander Marler! Speed boosting touchdown. What a throw, and what a way to find open space. Number 88, Alexander Marler steps up in a massive way there. 34 seconds in the first half. Our defense comes up clutch again. They're playing 3 deep. We're going to get an open screen. An easy 15-plus yard gain right there. That'll be our first timeout. You know the aggressive nature of head coach Stevie Balls. We're going to try and get more points here, up 17-3. From the shotgun, Baker going to thread the needle. Shakir Caps is going to find a very big gain there. He's got 51 yards on the game. 17 seconds. 1 timeout left. Baker from the shotgun. He's wheeling and dealing right now that he's gotten warmed up. Over the middle, it's Shakir Caps again, getting us within chip shot field goal range. Final timeout has been used. I don't want to throw a turnover here. If we can get 3, that's okay. From the shotgun, looking for a man. A dangerous throw! But he leads it just enough. Shakir Caps with his first touchdown of the season. And North Texas will go into halftime with a 24-3 lead. And that's what I'm talking about, man. Halfway through the 3rd quarter, the defense is still putting on a show. Do we have another touchdown in the bag? Over the middle, threading the defense again. It's Caps! Caps is taking off. Will they catch him? No! Mean Green touchdown in front of the Baylor Bears mascot. And Shakir Caps is proving he is not just a one-hit wonder. He is a future legend on the North Texas Mean Green campus. And we would hop into Super Sim here. This one is well done and over. Your final score, the Mean Green take down the Bears 31-10. Start the year 1-0. You look at that 21-point second quarter, obviously, and that is how you open year 5. Once again, the goal is simple. National championship. 1-0. 1-0 in the Big 12. We own Baylor. And you know what? If we dominate the Big 12, we're going to the SEC next year. I'll go ahead and say it. Even though we stayed in the American Conference 3 years, I don't have any restrictions. If we dominate Big 12, if we're ready, Shakir Caps with 139 yards, 2 touchdowns. What a great way to open. Alexander Marler with 75 yards and 2 catches. Future's looking bright, boys. Future is looking bright. We will have the Texas game in the next video. If you guys remember, we had a walk-off touchdown for the win last year. The rivalry grows and grows. Thank you guys for watching. Year 5 is here. Is this the year we win the Natty? Find out next time. Peace.